Yo, everybody, welcome back to Quiz Bear. We're back again with another video full of way too much good food. Today's quiz is basically for anyone who loves snacks and junk food. We've got fast food, candy, desserts, drinks, and honestly, some of these choices are harder than they should be. You only get 10 seconds each round, so just pick whatever feels right first. Half the time, your first answer is probably the real one anyway. And hey, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Quiz Bear so you don't miss the next quizzes. Alright, let's get into the first round. Starting easy, you walk into a bakery and can only leave with one: cupcake or muffin. Cupcakes feel more fun, but muffins kinda win the cozy breakfast vibe. Movie night snack test. You only get one can or one bag: Pringles or Lay's. Lay's disappear way too fast. That's probably a bad sign, honestly. Fair food showdown. Are you grabbing churros or waffles first? Warm churros with cinnamon? Yeah, that's dangerous. You have to eat the same fast food all week: pizza or hamburgers? Pizza probably survives longer before I get tired of it. Ice cream aisle decision time: Ben and Jerry's or Haagen-Dazs? Ben and Jerry's always feels like there's extra chaos in the pint. You're stuck doing homework with one snack beside you: Swedish fish or goldfish crackers? Goldfish crackers somehow vanish without permission. You're starving after school: tacos or a giant bag of Cheetos? Tacos win when the hunger level gets serious. Breakfast drink pick: orange juice or apple juice? Orange juice just feels more awake somehow. Candy bowl challenge: Sour Patch Kids or jelly beans? Sour Patch Kids are rude to your tongue, but worth it. Fresh toast situation: peanut butter or Nutella? Nutella wins the one more bite battle every time. Bakery display test: cookies or macarons? Cookies feel impossible to mess up, honestly. Pick your dessert side fast: blondies or brownies? Brownies just feel richer in the best way. Survival food round rice or noodles for an entire month? Noodles have too many good forms to lose this. Childhood snack energy, cookie dough, or cosmic brownies. Cosmic brownies feel weirdly nostalgic. Post-workout, drink check, Gatorade or Prime. Gatorade still feels like the classic pick. Calm morning vibe, coffee or tea? Coffee wakes me up faster than my alarm does. Lunch, break choice, poke bowl, or Caesar salad. Poke bowls just look way more exciting. Quick lunch stop, bagel or sandwich. Sandwiches have too many good options to ignore. Vintage snack cake battle, Hostess cupcake or snowball. Snowballs look suspicious, but kinda good too. Fancy dessert round, panna cotta or tiramisu. Tiramisu feels impossible to beat, honestly. Morning toast decision, Nutella toast or peanut butter and jelly toast. Peanut butter and jelly toast just feels like the kind of breakfast you grew up with. You're super thirsty after being outside all day, Coca-Cola or iced tea? Ice-cold Coke on a hot day just hits different. Fry dipping debate time, ketchup or mayo? Ketchup feels safer, but mayo fans are intense. Bakery run before school, chocolate croissant or plain croissant? Chocolate croissants feel like breakfast cheating. Snack cake showdown, ring dings or whoopie pies? pies are messy but worth it. Dinner on the go, tacos or burritos? Burritos feel like the bigger win when I'm hungry. Lazy weekend breakfast, pancakes or crepe? Pancakes just feel warmer and cozier somehow. One fast food chain disappears forever, unless you save it, McDonald's or Burger King. McDonald's probably survives this round for me. Freezer food decision, nuggets or fish sticks? Nuggets are kinda hard to mess up, honestly. Candy bar face-off, Kit Kat or Snickers? Snickers actually fills you up a little, at least. Cold treat time, ice cream or yogurt? Ice cream wins when I stop pretending to be healthy. Rainy weather comfort pick, milkshake or hot chocolate? Hot chocolate feels way more cozy. Sweet roll battle, cinnamon roll or Swiss roll? Cinnamon rolls smell way too powerful. You can only keep one forever. Sushi or noodles? Noodles have way too much variety to lose. Campfire snack round, s'mores or moon pies? Fresh s'mores are honestly unfair competition. Be honest here, chocolate or every other kind of candy? Chocolate still carries the candy world, honestly. Healthier snack choice, fruits or vegetables? Fruit feels easier to eat without forcing it. Dessert cart decision, lemon tart or apple pie? Warm apple pie still feels undefeated. Crepe challenge, sweet or savory? Sweet crepes feel more fun, honestly. Chocolate dessert emergency, lava cake or brownie? Lava cake has that dramatic center reveal every time.